So, last weekend, my friends and I decided to hold our annual game night extravaganza. It's a big deal, think snacks that could feed a small nation, board games that test friendships, and, for some reason this year, a new addition, a mystery box. My buddy Dave found it at a garage sale. It was an old, wooden box with a sign that read, "Do not open until you really need to." Naturally, we were intrigued, but also had no idea what constituted a situation where we'd really need to. We figured it would be a fun challenge to find out. The night started off pretty normal. We played some classics like Monopoly and Settlers of Catan, and our competitive sides came out full force. As the night wore on, and the snacks dwindled, we started to get a little bored. That's when Dave, with a gleam in his eye, suggested we open the mystery box. What's the worst that could happen? He said, which in hindsight, is never a good question to ask. We all gathered around the box, holding our breath as Dave slowly lifted the lid. Inside, there was a single piece of paper that read, "Congratulations, you have awakened the ancient game of charades of chaos. Your first challenge, act out a day in the life of a rubber chicken." We all burst out laughing, thinking it was some kind of joke. But then, the doorbell rang. It was our neighbor, Mrs. Jenkins, holding an actual rubber chicken. "I found this in my yard. It squawked at me," she said, looking both confused and slightly offended. This was getting weird, but we decided to roll with it because, why not? We took turns acting out increasingly ridiculous scenarios involving the rubber chicken, from its morning coffee routine to its failed attempts at online dating. By the end of the night, laughter had us in stitches, and we were surrounded by a bizarre assortment of rubber chicken paraphernalia that seemed to appear out of nowhere. Just when we thought it couldn't get any stranger, Dave's phone buzzed. It was an email from the garage sale owner. "Hope you enjoyed the charades of chaos. By the way, the box is yours to keep, but the chickens? They belong to the Cluckhivers." We all groaned and laughed, realizing we'd been pranked. But hey, at least now we know what constitutes a situation where we'd really need to open a mystery box. It's when you're in desperate need of a good laugh.